Health News now. A nationwide study could unlock key factors to preventing cancer.
Let's hope so. News 8 medical reporter Jocelyn Armenta is here to tell us who should take part and why it's an important sign up. Jocelyn.
And Darren, they're looking for tens of thousands of people to take part in this historic study organized by the American Cancer Society. Researchers hope to better understand the factors that cause or prevent cancer.
Cancer. It strikes 1 of every 2 men and 1 of every 3 women in the United States. Rebecca Santiago feels the pain. Her mother died of esophageal cancer. So did her mother's sister. Cancer has struck other family members as well.
Stage 4, 3 months to live. I had a rare breast cancer disease, and I only had 3 months to go.
Lucky for Rebecca's younger sister, Elizabeth, her breast cancer was not rare, but had a partial double mastectomy. She later developed uterine cancer and leukemia.
If I would have wondering if I would have taken care of myself better, not eating fast food, eating a healthier diet, would I have gotten it or not?
Factors researchers want to know more about in the Cancer Prevention Study 3, or CPS 3. A historic grassroots research effort led by the American Cancer Society.
We need to find out what's going on, what's different in each race, and why African Americans are more prone to prostate cancer, why Hispanics are more prone to lung cancer.
Healthy with no sign of cancer, Rebecca is participating. Tens of thousands more like her are needed. That's why St. Francis Hospital and Medical Center is teaming up with the Cancer Society.
So the idea is to determine what are lifestyle and behaviors that we may have now that might influence either the protection against cancer or may increase our risk for develop cancer in the future.
After the initial survey, people like Rebecca will get follow-up questions every few years, which she embraces.
What is it about the environment or genetic factors that are affecting our culture today, our society?
It may be 20 to 30 years before the results are known, but experts say they will be crucial for future generations.
They're looking for men and women between the ages of 30 and 65 who have never been diagnosed with cancer, who will be followed for at least 20 years. Now, it begins with a brief survey. Some body measurements will also be taken, as well as a blood sample. St. Francis has sign-up sessions this week. One is set for tomorrow, the other on Friday. For more information, log on to WTNH.com and we'll link you to all the sites.